Zombie games are entering a new era of wild, unpredictable action. Here are the upcoming titles that turn pure chaos into pure fun. Let's dive right into it.
To recent flooding and pandemic, access to all external areas is restricted.
The Sinking City 2 brings back Lovecraftian horror with a new focus on survival. You explore flooded streets crawling with corpses and creatures born from madness. Each area hides mysteries and twisted lore to uncover. It's a haunting mix of atmosphere, tension, and decaying beauty. John Carpenter's Toxic Commando is a wild co-op shooter filled with 80s-inspired chaos. Drive armored trucks, blast through hordes, and survive waves of infected and explosive missions. Every encounter is packed with blood, humor, and destruction. It's pure zombie mayhem built for team play.
Liar, liar! Zombie liar! They're wrecking our ride!
Could use some help now!
I need some first. Can you all please cover me?
Whatever works!
Valor Mortis drops players into a plague-ridden world torn between faith and infection. You fight grotesque undead using brutal melee combat and powerful relics. The tone is dark and desperate, with every battle soaked in decay. It's gothic horror blended with intense survival action. Liminal Point captures the feel of classic psychological horror with a modern twist. You explore lonely streets and twisted dreamscapes haunted by the undead. Every encounter is slow, unnerving, and full of dread. It's survival horror that favors fear over firepower.
But this place remembers, and so do I. in the place where hope turned to ash. So come and find me. Mira.
Tormented Souls 2 continues its chilling story with new puzzles, new monsters, and classic fixed camera tension. Explore eerie corridors, conserve resources, and survive encounters that test your courage. Every room hides something waiting in the dark. It's old school horror reborn for a new generation.
What did they do to me?
Anna?
God, she's dead.
This damn place can bring out the darkness in our heart.
Did you do this?
You have no idea how powerful it is.
My name's Caroline.
You don't look like one of the locals. My name's Miguel. I'm looking for someone too. Maybe we should team up.
Anna still has a role to play in this story, just as you do. And this is your destiny.
Resident Evil 9 Requiem returns the franchise to full survival horror. You explore desolate villages, face grotesque mutations, and unravel a mystery tied to the virus's roots. Every shot and choice counts in this desperate fight for life. It's the next terrifying chapter of Capcom's legacy.
Who was it?
Dunno. They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me.
Rude.
Oh, you're FBI? Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
Grace, stay close to me.
I'm coming!
Keep moving.
What's wrong?
I'll explain later.
I've been watching you. You're not like other people, you know. You're quite unique.
Tell me what's going on.
Something important.
Mom, I'm scared.
Grace. They're coming.
There's no escaping your destiny.
만약 이 결정이 백권 국가의 특정 정치 집단의 이익을 저해한다면
Mudang Two Hearts mixes Korean folklore with apocalyptic horror. You play a spiritual warrior balancing light and darkness while battling cursed souls. Cinematic combat and haunting environments bring tension to every fight. It's a unique take on the undead myth.
당신의 입장은 온전한 본인의 판단인가? 그렇게 믿고 가나? 믿고 싶을 뿐. 당신은 무엇 때문에 분노하는가? 당신의 분노는 스스로 결정한 것입니다. 누군가 당신의 분노를 이용한다. 지정태!
Ill pushes body horror to its limit with gruesome realism and unpredictable monsters. You explore infected towns filled with deforming corpses and decaying architecture. Each encounter feels raw and terrifyingly close. It's disturbing, cinematic horror that never lets you breathe. Hunger is a grim survival horror set in a starving, infected city. You search for food, avoid the infected, and face desperate survivors driven mad by hunger. Every decision means life or death as supplies run out fast. It's slow, bleak, and terrifyingly real.
Why? What seekest thou in the dark? A touch of warmth? A gold coin? Or two? Deep within these folds of flesh, you and I both know. Death has judged us rightly. For we are but beasts, unworthy of salvation.
Who were you before? Who did you love?
State of Decay 3 expands its open-world survival formula with deeper systems and evolving threats. You build communities, scavenge supplies, and battle hordes that adapt to the world. Each survivor adds new skills and stories to your fight. It's large-scale zombie survival at its finest.
We all knew the risks when we ventured out beyond the gates. But you helped us make something greater than the fear and death that surrounded us. We found hope in each other.
Help! I'm surrounded. They're everywhere. There's way more than I was expecting.
And even if we bought the other survivors just one more day, the sacrifice would be worth it. it would always be worth it. And that helped us find the courage to keep going, to fight on. When we needed it the most. I didn't know you well. But we'll keep your memory alive. Every sacrifice we make matters and will never be forgotten. No one is forgotten. We live on.
Of hordes, to these blessed halls of Porthbarrow. You have been chosen, honored to the parish.
Ritual Tides takes horror beneath the waves in a sunken facility overrun by the undead. You navigate dark corridors, restore power, and avoid creatures drawn to sound. Every dive feels claustrophobic and dangerous. It's a chilling underwater nightmare built on tension and survival.
To blooms, so full of promise. Now, I must confess a change in plans. You shan't be entering the garden today. Take heart, faithful ones. The garden must still be tended. And tonight, you will be sown!
Project Z Beyond Order sends players into World War II's deadliest secret experiments. Fight alongside your squad against zombie soldiers in action-packed co-op missions. Each run demands teamwork, planning, and sharp shooting. It's a fast, chaotic blend of history and horror. Phase Zero revives classic survival horror with slow pacing and fixed camera fear. You awaken in an abandoned research site crawling with the undead. Puzzles, exploration, and atmosphere drive the tension forward. It's pure old-school chaos with a modern edge.
Phase Zero.
The Twilight Project fuses science fiction and horror in a city collapsing under infection. You wield experimental tech to fight mutated enemies in glowing, futuristic streets. Reality twists as the outbreak spreads out of control. It's chaotic, stylish, and full of violent energy. Long Gone blends emotional storytelling with gritty survival horror. You travel through ruined towns, scavenging supplies while protecting the few people left alive. Choices matter as trust and betrayal define survival. It's human chaos set in a collapsing world.
If the world turns cold.
CrisisX is set to deliver a massive open-world survival experience, where players must rebuild society amid a relentless zombie outbreak. You build bases, scavenge, and fight massive hordes with friends across huge environments. Dynamic weather, shifting time cycles, and player-driven encounters promise a world that constantly evolves. Every expedition into the infected zones carries risk, reward, and the potential for chaos.
To wilderness. To horizons. Lost. Maybe the way clears when we walk together. Collaborate. Fight. Side by side. Get everything back on track. Allied. United. But people stay the same. We clash. We claim. We raid. The livings become the real crisis. This time, what's your way out?
How much time has passed? Days?
Regeneration explores the aftermath of a failed immortality experiment gone wrong. The undead you created are fast, smart, and horrifyingly persistent. You must survive your own creation while uncovering the truth behind the outbreak. It's scientific horror turned into raw chaos.
It's supposed to go like this. I can't trust myself anymore. These faces, these voices, they're everywhere. They are not from this world. They hide in the shadows, playing with us. Someone has to stop this before it awakens. Kate, please, forgive me.
No More Light turns darkness into your biggest enemy. You carry fragile light sources while fighting through cities crawling with infected shadows. Every flicker brings danger as the horde closes in. It's frantic, atmospheric survival at its most chaotic. Silly Polly Beast mixes surreal humor with twisted horror in a world that looks cute but kills fast. You explore cartoonish levels filled with nightmarish creatures and distorted designs. Each scene flips from funny to terrifying in seconds. It's unpredictable, strange, and full of chaotic energy.
Polly, they know you're here.
God Save Birmingham throws you into a gritty, industrial-era England consumed by infection. You scavenge weapons, craft tools, and fight through zombie-filled streets while protecting survivors. Every encounter feels desperate and brutal. It's survival horror wrapped in historical grit. The Midnight Walkers unfolds in a world swallowed by darkness, where light becomes the only hope for survival. Silent undead roam through fog and ruin, reacting to sound and movement with deadly precision. Players must plan their path, craft tools, and stay hidden to endure the night. The atmosphere builds slow dread, turning each step into a test of nerve and survival instinct. Corpse Party 2 Darkness Distortion takes the cult horror series into full 3D with new victims and cursed settings. You explore a haunted hospital filled with spirits and reanimated corpses. Choices decide who escapes and who dies horribly. It's disturbing, emotional, and pure chaos from start to finish.